Yeah. Hey, lock the gates. We're in Highland Park in a fucking garage, huh?
Wow. We are back, dude.
What was that song?
It was What the Fuck with Mark Maron.
Oh, okay.
WTF. That's what I was trying to, wow, what the fuckers, what the fucking ears.
That's sad that he passed away.
Mark Maron?
You didn't hear?
No.
By the time this episode comes out, he's going to be dead.
You're going to kill him.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool?
Finally, that bastard goes down.
That son of a bitch.
After,
dude.
yeah.
After what he did to those kids.
This guy, I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm here with Daniel Cabral and Isaac Hirsch.
Formerly, you said Daniel Cabral. I just like saluted that. I'm like,
correct.
I'm Daniel Cabral. Hello.
It'd be so cool if we Freaky Friday'd.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to be you for like a week.
Why would you love to be me for? I would love to be you. What I would do as you is very obvious. But what would you do as me?
Wait, what would you do as me?
I'd be fucking.
Oh, I thought you'd say
I'd be fucking all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd say the N-word.
I want a Freaky Friday with a Latino guy so I can finally say the N-word.
Yeah,
Close enough. No,
Yeah.
I would be fucking.
Okay.
I'd be lifting weights. I'd be playing basketball with my knowledge in your body.
Oh my God, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If I were you, I wouldn't fuck at all. I'd respect the boundaries because I'm in your body, so I'd go to church and that's it.
You go to church as me.
Yeah.
I'd go to church.
Finally, I'm sending Isaac Hirsch to church.
Yeah.
That's it. I'd go to church. Are you Jewish, right? You're
No, I was raised Unitarian.
you're right now. You're like no, not at all.
No,
Definitely,
no,
right now,
do not put that
absolutely
on me.
not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. They're doing their thing, dude.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah, I'm glad they did it because now Kanye's back.
He's back in the game.
You're allowed
man.
to say like Kanye again.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's been so funny, especially like as someone on the outskirts of comedy, to just discover like half the Jewish comics are like insane,
Yeah.
like are crazy people who are like, there will be blood in the streets of children and more blood, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I get okay.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Yeah, it really fires some people up.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
does seem like it seems kind of divisive. I got to be honest with you.
Look, I'm a both side. I'm a straight shooter. I'm respected on both sides. I have a Muslim mom and I had a Jewish stepdad, so I kind of see all angles of this.
Oh, shit.
So I gotta say, guys, can we settle down? Folks, let's settle down over there.
We need somebody just to say, knock it off. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
An Israel-Palestine centrist, you're just like, yeah, I think they should give half the hostages back.
They only drop half the bombs. All this would be solved if they just had more bars over there. That's
Kill-
a problem that nobody can drink.
Less civilians.
There we go. Yes. Only blow up teenagers, not babies. and we'll take half the hostages back.
You could kill teenagers, and I think it's okay. It's like horror movie rules, right?
Yeah, in Afghanistan.
Yeah, how horny are the teenagers?
Yeah,
That's the question.
They're really horny in Israel, man.
Yeah. What is the Middle East but spring break?
They might actually be the horniest people, right?
Teenagers?
Teenagers?
No, in the Middle East.
Oh, yeah, for
No,
sure.
it's not.
Or it's
No.
actually it's India. Have you heard
I-
about this
India
stuff?
is, yes.
I didn't want to say that, but
No,
It's true.
Dude, my dad gets.
Please, somebody fuck me now, please. Oh my God, I have such a good job and I still can't fuck anybody.
I've seen all these LinkedIn posts from India where it's just like, I'm a software engineer looking for a wife. It's
Yeah.
like that's all their link. They're just using LinkedIn as a dating app, basically.
Yeah. No, I went when I went to Vegas. I met someone who like worked at a brothel, and I asked him who like goes the most, and he was like Indian guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's can I go to this brothel? I'm kind of horned up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Wait, what were you doing over there?
In Vegas?
No, in the brothel.
No, I was just at the Rio.
I don't believe Robbie for one second.
Well, the brothels aren't in Vegas. They're all like an hour
Yeah.
outside.
Now
or
we're
whatever.
talking. Now you're giving me the real,
Yeah.
the real place.
Yeah. They're all like everyone thinks that prostitution's legal in Vegas. It's not.
Yeah.
It's only legal in like some like strange like fucking county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like Reno?
No, it's not Reno. It's like an hour. It's a
place
It's
you've
the
never
middle of
heard of.
nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the middle of nowhere.
Where's the? I'll head over there.
But
I'll
the
investigate.
thing is, like, if I was gonna go to a prostitute, I would probably just stay in Vegas. I wouldn't like drive an hour because
Yeah.
it's probably like pretty much legal. But like the brothel things are all in like the legal brothels are all like outside of Vegas.
I mean, I wonder if it's like a cannabis place, like in California. Like it's just nice. It's like air conditioning. It looks like a Walmart a little bit.
That'd be cool. Like a really like forward like renovated brothel.
Yeah, dude.
You walk in and you're just like, what do you recommend?
Yeah. Can I have that one? Ooh. Is she an indica or a sativa?
Hey, I'm looking for more of a mind fuck.
Oh, you're gonna love our Jewish women.
I just want someone to put me to sleep, dude. But I like the Indians, man. My dad gets these calls from Indians every day. while we're working.
What? Like what kind of calls?
They're trying to sell him something or get his information.
Oh, yeah, scam
And
calls,
Scam
yeah.
calls. He's getting these scam calls every day, and he knows that they're scams, but he fucking picks up every single time, and he'll be like having some heavy machinery in his hands, and it's like a game that they play. And I like seeing this shit, dude, because he'll cuss at them, and then they'll start cussing at him, and then they'll cuss at each other for about like 2 minutes. Neither one hanging up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think it's a bond.
Yeah.
You know?
They're just both screaming at each other over
they're
the
both-
phone.
They're just like, he's like, no, you suck. I can't even do the Indian voice. No, you suck my dick.
You suck my dick, son. But he does. You fall for my scammer. You're sucking my dick. These sound like bad scammers if they're
dude.
screaming at the guy.
He's fighting the monkey man, dude.
Oh boy, damn, dude.
But I love the
I think it's
Indian.
funny how close Dev Patel sounds to Dave Attell.
Yeah, they're cute. Now,
Are we sure it's not Dave Attell in disguise?
that'd be a cool ass Freaky Friday.
Yeah. What the hell? I'm Indian. I'm a hot Indian guy now.
Slumdog Thousandaire.
Yeah.
Was he in that movie with the tiger, or was that another Indian guy?
No.
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi.
That was another Indian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was that other guy.
It was a child. It's like a kid in the movie.
Yeah.
right?
Wait.
So, yeah.
I forget.
Oh fuck, man.
Oh yeah. If he Freaky Friday with the comedian, it'd be Life of Pinefeld.
It would be. I guess I can't
Yeah,
argue
you
with
can't
that.
deny that that's what it would be.
It would
Yeah.
be that. I want to hear it though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm an Indian guy. What's with all this water?
Richard Parker.
I've kind of a
What?
scratchy throat.
Why do they call the Trav Richard Parker? The tiger should not be. That's a man name.
Have you guys seen that Pop-Tart trailer?
I did, yeah.
Are you in the movie?
I think it's gonna be so funny if it's great because everyone hates it before it's even out.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those movies like he made for himself, like Mank.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I was driving to the Comedy Store yesterday, and I looked at the posters for all
Yeah.
of it, and it's definitely one of the most unattractive casts I've
Yeah,
ever
Amy
seen.
Schumer.
Amy Schumer, Jerry Seinfeld, Melissa McCarthy, and I'm just like, dude, what are they doing over here?
My friend that I was with, she was like, "Wait, that's a real movie?" She thought it was a bit. She thought it was a total bit that it was a movie.
It feels like that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like. I love that it's a passion project. I like that he's been trying to get it made for like 10 years though.
Yeah, that's what Jerry on Curb Your Enthusiasm would be doing. Is like trying to make his Pop-Tart movie.
Right. Yeah. Larry trying to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
Was the last season bad? Is it true? Is that true that the last?
I have not watched last season.
Haven't
yet.
seen it.
Yeah.
I've
Can't-
heard it was good.
can't
Sam told me
confirm.
it was like good, not great.
It's cool to compare legacies. You know, like Larry David after he makes Curb, and then fucking Jerry just makes Pop-Tart movies.
I have a hot take that Seinfeld was still funny after Larry David left, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, because there's a lot of really funny episodes. The
for
Summer
sure.
of George, the yada yada, the fucking one where he pretends to be handicapped.
yeah. He left them all those nice scripts, dude. Shout out to Larry.
Yeah, Larry just.
he just took his notes.
Wow, I found a treasure trove of scripts. the way they wrote that show is crazy. Every year they would bring in a new group of writers and just ask them to give them stories from their lives, and then Jerry and Larry would just go write the whole thing by themselves.
And then
then they would fire everybody, bring in a new crop of writers, and use their stories.
What the fuck? Wait, they pay them though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
they
they,
get
paid
paid,
them, they paid them handsomely.
Oh,
but-
I was like, all right, well, that's just your job then.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're not gonna do stand, if they can't use them,
No, I don't think it's fucked up or anything. I just think it's fun. It's just such a unique way to write a sitcom, which no one ever did.
it is a
otherwise.
very Jewish thing to do.
Yeah. I'll take those stories.
Give me your life experience and I'll punch it up.
I'll take that now. Your story? What are you telling my story for? Now it's my story.
We changed it.
Yeah, we changed. Yeah, well, we made
Changed it
it
a little
better.
Have you been enjoying your time in LA?
I actually have been enjoying it. I
Yeah.
like LA in like a weekend or week long increments.
Really?
And I finally had like an LA experience last. I judged at the fucking Comedy Store, so I got to like go to the Comedy Store and not feel like a you know
An
like-
intruder.
Yeah, well, I still felt like that
Yeah.
because I got like patted down like I was going into the airport.
Well, I'm happy they do that now. Somebody got shot on that patio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were still in town.
Oh.
They shot
That was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah. So I think probably why. And then
And that guy did bring out a gun during roast battle.
yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
it's not bad. There's a guns are wilding out right now.
Dude, yeah, guns are yeah, they're pretty cool.
Just
wild,
wait
huh?
till somebody figures out that you could shoot up a comedy venue. Don't put that in their mind
I'm
yet.
shocked that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I know.
See, I don't even want to talk about it because
Yeah.
I'm going to will this
What
thing.
comedian do you think it would
Sam
be?
Hyde.
What comedian would do it, or what comedian would get
No,
shot?
well, yeah, that's the answer to what comedian would shoot up a venue. I'm talking about what show would like a disgruntled man shoot up? Would it be? You think it'd be like Nanette? He'd go to fucking Hannah Gadsby and shoot that up, or do you think it'd be like he's coming to a comedy show and he's like, actually, I should shoot this up? So it's like Sam Hyde. He like came to see Sam Hyde.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah. I think if that would be more like hate crimey if they killed Nanette. But,
Yeah.
but my idea of a guy who would shoot up a comedy show, it would be like a club that like was like everyone was a dick to them. You know?
That's definitely the comedy story. That's why they probably do it. There's like so many disgruntled
Honestly,
people.
well, a guy
Yeah.
killed himself because of the.
I'm dying up here.
Yeah, yeah, he jumped off that fucking hotel next to the Comedy Store, and in his suicide letter, he's like, "It's because you didn't book me."
Really?
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Mitzi.
Yeah, fuck you,
basically.
Mitzi,
Jesus
which is
Christ.
kind of fucking sick.
Yeah.
I love that guy
Kind
now.
of known, yeah.
What was it? Do we know his name? Can we pull up the clip?
Yeah, Jamie, pull that up.
Pull that up, dude.
uh,
But you've been killing. You were at roast battle yesterday. You were gonna fuck the tallest woman I've ever
okay,
seen.
Daniel's slandering me.
I can't. Are you in a relationship right now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, I can say this stuff then.
Okay,
you were
yeah.
gonna fuck the tallest woman.
I wasn't going to, but she did want to. She did come on.
Why did you not fuck her? You're in town for a little bit. You're never gonna see her again.
You
You just have a good time. It's L.A.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
I
at
don't
the-
know.
you're at
Women
the-
are scary.
You're at the Saddle Ranch, dude. That's what it's made for.
Dude, that place was cool.
Daniel, Robbie's religious now.
Yeah. I am.
Are you Robbie Sharif?
No, I decided to convert to Judaism now. This is the right time.
How I like what they're doing.
They make a lot of good points.
Dude, my mom and fucking. What's your audience like? Are they wild? Are they nice? Are
They're nice. They're nice.
Because the other one was kind of fucking mean. I don't know. I don't want them to get the wrong idea.
no,
about me.
all the ones that have stayed are nice.
Okay. My mom, she wears an Israel pin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like
Your mom has a take on Israel?
My mom loves Israel. Well, she's very religious, dude.
yeah.
So just because Israel's in the end of the Bible, she just wants to be on
That's
the winning.
hilarious.
She's one of those evangelicals.
She
That's
wants to be on the
amazing.
winning team, dude. And
They are. I mean, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like kind of like rooting for the Yankees.
That's why I can't root for them, dude. I want the Palestine is very Kansas
My
City
mom
Royals.
is very hardcore Palestine.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, so I'm like trying to be contrarian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you, mom.
It'd be cool.
Netanyahu rules. I love Philly. You know he's from Philly?
Wait, what?
Netanyahu was born in Philly, or
No.
he was like raised in Philly.
No way.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, that's crazy.
No
That's
wonder
why his
he-
name is Ben.
Damn. No wonder he's got that tough street attitude.
Yeah, he
dude.
does.
Dude,
Yo, let's go bomb that. Let's go bomb Gaza.
That's that Philly in him, man. You
Yeah.
can't take that out of somebody. You can't
He's
take-
basically Ian Fidance, a Delaware Jew.
That's crazy. That he's you could be the king of Israel, and
I think he might have been born in Israel, but he like was raised in Philadelphia.
Oh, so it's not the king. He's the prime minister.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was king of the Jews.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Wow. What if we just put West Philadelphia in an open air prison?
Yeah.
we keep,
Sure, why
we
not?
keep that prince locked in there, dude. That usurper.
You know what? I'd be down to do a Israel-Palestine situation with Philly and Jersey.
Dude, you know Charles Gould?
Charles Gould.
He's a Jewish dude, but before the whole thing popped off, he explained everything about Jews and Israel to me, and I was like, "Huh, that's fucking crazy that they just don't get along." And then 3 weeks later, that everything happened, and I was like, "Well, I'm not going to clip this episode for about like 3 months until this dies down. This episode won't come out." And then it never died down. I
It
was
never
like,
died
It
down.
it hasn't died down for about like 80 years.
Yeah.
How long now?
It's heating up, dude.
Well, we ignore it.
70?
We get to ignore it sometimes.
That's true. Yeah.
It never dies down, but we Americans could ignore it for about half the time. Right now, we can't ignore
But then
it.
people really get into it.
Yeah.
it really goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
When do
Yeah.
you think somebody is going to light themselves on fire in front of the Comedy Store? Because that's like a trend now, dude.
It's so stupid. I mean, look, I light yourself on fire, sure, but if I was gonna kill myself in protest, I feel like that's the dumbest. Because that's a slow, agonizing death.
It's so painful.
You're really hurting yourself the most. Like
Yeah.
any other statement. Like we'll get the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that guy who did it outside the Trump trial, which it would be. I wanted. It'd be very funny to do that. You gotta light yourself on fire because you're like Donald Trump is an innocent man. But that guy who did that outside the Trump trial, he like lived for a while. Like he went to the hospital, and then he died at the hospital.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
I would so much rather I would rather be in the fucking Titanic sub than like light myself.
Oh,
on
yeah.
fire.
I'd
'Cause then you
rather-
get to see the Titanic.
I'd rather be on the fucking actual Titanic and just fucking freeze,
Dude, I rewatched Titanic. I forget how horrifying that must have been to be on the fucking Titanic and just like freezing slowly.
Yeah.
Like thinking you can't, like when they all run to the top and the ship's breaking and then they're like,
Did I ever tell you guys when I saw it again in theaters?
yeah.
Yeah, I think you were on acid, right?
And I was on mushrooms
Mushrooms.
because I saw Avatar the week before, and I was like, bro, fucking James Cameron and mushrooms, fucking
Yeah.
perfect mix. And then I
Yeah.
saw Titanic on mushrooms, and it was beautiful until the like 2 hour mark, and then everybody's screaming for their
I
lives. And
know.
was like,
It's like a fucking bummer, dude.
yeah, it's very scary.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
It
yeah.
had turned into a horror movie, but with some titties.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
they-
one titty.
I like them.
It's
dude.
a good titty,
Do you
though.
wait? Do you like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I do. I like the
What
first
do you
one.
think of Keira Knightley in that movie?
I like her.
Yeah, I think she's hot.
Yeah, I think
she
she's
was
hot.
fucking 17 when they filmed that shit, dude.
legal in New York, so I'm in the right
God
place.
damn
we call
dude.
it Woody Allen's
This guy's
law.
good. This guy's good. Wait, it's really Woody. Dude, that's
Woody
a
Allen
Jewish
got that
law. He's
law
like,
passed.
excuse me.
It's actually.
Actually.
So you're saying
It's
I can
actually
date
called
a-
the actually law.
Wait, so it's really
actually.
it's really 17 in New York?
Yeah.
So that's how Jerry was able to get away with this.
Yeah, I guess so.
That son of a bitch, bro.
I did it. You can't say I didn't do it.
It's like he's got.
I read the law.
Oh, that's why they filmed Seinfeld in New York.
There was a lot of reasons, but
That's the only
that's
reason
the
why.
main
consider
reason.
that maybe a perk.
Yeah, that's
in Jerry's eyes.
well, those things were perky. I would say. All right.
What's your favorite thing about filming in New York? The bagels.
They taste so much better
They
here.
taste pretty good. Yeah.
But you're at the Comedy Store, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was. Yeah. That's why I love Daniel, dude. I love the tangents.
Yeah, you were at the
I don't think I've podcasted with you.
No,
actually,
dude. We were
ever.
trying to make this happen with Spick Oldershaw and just
Yeah, we were gonna have you on Young Guns back in the day. but
Oh,
then,
yeah.
yeah.
Life happens, dude.
Life happens.
Fucking eating bats and shit.
Yeah,
How you gonna eat a bat?
I don't think I've ever podcasted with you either. Actually.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I listen to like every Doom Scroll episode, so I feel like I've podcasted
Yeah,
with you
dude.
guys.
Shout out Doom Scroll. We're bringing
Yeah,
it
rest in
back.
peace. These guys used to have a podcast with Nick called Doom Scroll that was very, very fun.
It was wild, man.
It's still up there. Unlike Howard Hour, you can find it
You
still.
can still listen to it if you want
still
to.
exists. It wasn't memory hold.
Will Doom Scroll get me in trouble?
Maybe. I mean, you'll get you in trouble.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Will doom scroll?
They-
You already like Indians are the horniest race. Like in the first 2 minutes of this podcast.
That's like a true thing. I've been seeing articles about.
It doesn't matter if it's true.
Look,
you
oh.
can't say
Tony
it.
Hinch
you
clips
can-
on Variety. No one
Yeah,
gets in trouble
like that.
anymore.
Yeah, I could. No, dude, I'm trying to look out for women. I've been.
But
seeing,
that's true.
Yeah,
Daniel does believe all women.
yeah.
just so we know.
Sure, I love them. The only people I don't believe are Indians. Because they lie. I got scammed by an Indian dude for fucking Drake tickets. I was so mad.
Oh, you are going to love this show. It's going to be so good.
He was going to sell me 2 tickets for $150, and I believed him on the phone.
Ugh.
And he said he got free tickets because he works in tech, and I was like, these motherfuckers, they do work in tech. And then right when I sent the money, he hung up and blocked my number.
Well, wait, it was just a random Indian guy, and you
It was
believed?
yeah, I
Oh,
believe.
he's like, yeah, PayPal is me. Oh, you got to use friends and family. You got to use friends and family for this.
Well, because I did it once with Dua Lipa tickets, and I called the guy and I was like, "Why aren't you going?" He's like, "Dude, honestly, man, like they're for me and my girlfriend, and we broke up, and I'm kind of just like heartbroken." And I was like, and that was after my breakup, and I was like, "Dude, it's gonna get better, man."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then he sent the ticket at the same time, and I sent the money at the same time. Fucking nice guy.
Yeah.
he was also American though, so I.
Yeah, foreign accent. It may be xenophobic, but like if I'm making a deal with you on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, it's you got to have an
English.
you got to have
need to have
perfect
like be a
English.
middle-aged woman with a picture
Yeah.
of your dog. You know.
You need to be a guy with an American flag in the background,
yeah.
and like your sunglasses on your head.
Yeah, you need those Oakley sunglasses.
You gotta look like you voted for Trump for me to trust you on a
You have to
Facebook
have-
Marketplace transaction.
You have to have a few reels of you in your car for some reason,
Dude,
talking about politics.
The selfie needs to be like this close to your fucking.
Why do those guys all do that in their car? They're all taking selfies in their car.
I kind of want to be that guy eventually, man.
That dude, I'm jealous of that guy.
Yeah, because they're enjoing like life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're getting
They have
riled.
no like self-criticism. There's no voice in their head telling them they suck.
they really believe they're right all the time, and that must be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't suck. I'm awesome. I work a great job. You know who sucks? Joe Biden.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
two things can be true, folks. But you're at the Comedy Store.
Oh yeah. Thank you for bringing it back on track. Yeah, it was great. It was like it's like kind of what I dreamed LA would be like when I lived here, but then I actually got to like do it when I was in town, which was great. I judged the roast battle. Shout out to Brian Moses, such a great guy. He booked me for it, and a few friends. It was a packed show, sold out, and I had some friends come, and you got to look like a big shot because it said that it wasn't a Netflix special, but there was so many things like Netflix. is a joke. So I was like, hey, maybe they think I'm part of the fucking festival. How cool do I look?
Did you get a cool photo from Van Corona?
I did not get a van.
Van.
I did not get a van. I've been wanting my whole life to get a van. I'm not there yet, quite yet. But
So you just got a. He's like, "Do you want to take a picture?" And I was like, "Fuck it." Yeah.
he goes, all right, where's your name on the wall? Because they have to check before I take a picture.
Oh, dude, yeah, they're good. But you know who was there last night?
Yeah.
The Pink Panthers.
Who's that?
You don't know Pink Panther?
The rapper?
Yeah, the singer.
Oh, wow.
Pink Panther. Vince got so fucking excited.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's Pink Panther is just the singer of The Boy's a Liar with Ice Spice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
she was
I was
just-
close when I said rapper. I was like,
Oh no, but yeah, that's close enough. Like, but yeah,
Kroll and Mulaney were there too.
Who? Oh,
Nick
Kroll
Kroll
and-
and
yeah.
John Mulaney. A lot of those celebrities were there last.
Yeah.
David Spade was there.
yeah, but she's got them things on her.
Yeah,
No, she's kind of cute.
So
Wait, and they were watching the roast battle. I think she was watching the roast battle. That's
Yeah,
why.
well,
So
'cause-
you impressed Pink Panthers.
really,
Yeah, she wasn't watching. It was either she for sure wasn't watching the original room. It was either going to be the Ralph show or the roast battle. And I'm sure she was watching roast battle.
yeah.
So she knows who you are.
Hell yeah, dude. I did do pretty good because
You should have done an Ice Spice voice.
Wait, what does she sound like again?
Ice Spice.
Who the hell is Ice Spice? Have you seen Trump say that? He was on some podcast. They're like, what do you think about Ice Spice? He's like, who the hell is Ice Spice? I never heard of her.
Yeah, but I could believe it, dude. What does Ice Spice sound
So
like?
Freddie Gibbs sat next to me and was judging. So I was just like next to Freddie Gibbs, like making him laugh. And that was like the coolest fucking thing because I geeked out to him. I was like, dude, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Are you working on Vultures too? And he was
Uh-huh.
like, yeah.
That is honestly, I'll say it. One of the best feelings in the world is just making a black guy laugh.
A black guy I look up to.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, dude, that's like
It's like Shane meeting Steph Curry. It's the same exact thing.
he looked at you and he's like, Robbie, for tonight, you could say it. You earned that, brother.
Oh damn! Now it's not quite the perfect night. I didn't get a pass.
What if it's like Cinderella? Like, when the clock hits midnight, you can't say it anymore.
It's the purge for 24 hours. White guys can say the N word.
Yeah.
Immediate cut to like the city's on fire.
What if it's like actual world peace? It's like the cars are flying and everything's electric.
Everyone's holding hands in the rainbow and singing songs.
That would be pretty cool. Like it's like a what's that? It's a catch. What's the opposite of a catch-22? Or is that a
A
catch-22?
sure thing.
It's like this happens. Like everybody gets to say it, and we will finally have world peace.
Oh, a win-win.
A win-win.
what's the opposite of a catch-22?
Drop 11 or
Pretty
something.
good. Yeah. Man.
But I'm glad that he liked your stuff, dude.
It was really cool because that's honestly like my best the best thing that I do. I feel like is judging those roast battles. Like that's probably like where I shine.
Yeah.
And so like it all lined up perfectly. Where it was like a sold out crowd and and a fucking celebrity. That's cool.
Yeah.
Was just like there.
Did he follow you back on Instagram?
He did not.
All right.
He didn't even like the photo. But Brian Moses did.
Oh, okay. But it was on the gram though, so it was on
Dude,
the- yeah.
I won.
And you had a girl that you were trying to hook up with take the photo. Fucking sick, man.
fuck up, Daniel.
Yeah. Robbie was wasted leaning on this girl last night.
That is not
Man.
true at all. What are you talking about?
He was wasted at the set.
I don't know who to believe now. I don't know.
This is
it's
so
impossible to
untrue.
tell.
It's crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
I was drunk, but I wasn't wasted leaning on a girl. I wasn't trying to hook up with this girl at all.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. LA is great because like there's like it's like 1% like, oh my god, everything's aligning, it's perfect like that.
Yeah.
And then 99% just like getting the shit beat out of you.
Yeah, I know. And here's the problem is when you visit, you get like the bump
Yeah.
of cocaine. That's why everyone moves here because they have like
Yeah.
a great visit. Everyone always has a great visit, and then they
Yeah.
move here, and the light slowly leaves their eyes.
Dude.
It's like, yeah, you already did the show when you visit. I'm not going to book you again.
Exactly, dude. I probably would never fucking judged if I didn't move to New York City.
Oh wait, really?
I don't know. No,
No, dude.
Moses always really liked me. He put me on the South by roast battle, and
What if he told you he's like, Robbie, it's like this every weekend now. Come back because it is booming right now.
It is. I know. I actually kind of like. I was kind of skeptical that the roast battle league was going to be a thing, just because I was like, "Is roast battling still?" But hey, shout out to Pat and Moses. They made it like a thing again.
The world has for sure changed since you were here.
It has. Yeah.
It's like,
there was a global pandemic.
It was,
some people
yeah,
say.
and a lot of the lames got wiped out.
Really?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's,
Nice,
it's a new
dude.
thing. You can say gay retard now.
Wow. In L.A.
Yeah.
I never thought
I say
you could.
retarded all the time.
I never thought that could happen. Now, retard, I could say New York again.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's back for
it's
sure.
back. Isaac, it's back.
That's
Thank you,
good.
Shane.
It's
Shane's
too
not-
late.
Shane said it on Netflix, and it was like The Purge. It was like, it's legal again.
Everything's legal over here, dude.
It was like prohibition. It was like the end of prohibition.
Yeah, I used to say retard like in a speakeasy.
yeah.
I used to whisper
That's
it.
what podcasting was. The speakeasies of saying retard.
Yeah, But life is good out here in LA.
Yeah,
dude.
you
It's
like
beautiful. Dude, it's all I know.
Well, I'll be the counterpoint.
Yeah.
It's not good out here.
Yeah, Burbank is kind of nice, dude.
Yeah, I like Burbank. I like living in Burbank. I like everything that's not entertainment industry related
Yeah,
about
you have a
living out here.
Wonderful girlfriend, right?
I have a wonderful girlfriend.
That's
It's true.
great.
That
Yeah.
is kind of like a nice thing, honestly. Like everything else is going pretty good.
That's kind of how I felt like post pandemic, like going to open mics. Like I'd sit there and like I wouldn't get up, and I'd sit there for 2 hours just being mad. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm furious. This is the unhappiest I've been in 2 years.
That's
Why
what-
would I do this to myself?
That's why I don't really do mics as much anymore.
Yeah.
But it sucks because I enjoy performing. But
Yeah.
because it makes me pissed off now.
You just do shows now, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Dude,
At
I
least
fucking
one a
Rob-
month.
I was talking to Vince yesterday, and Robbie walked up, and you left, and I was like, I forget this motherfucker's like 6'2".
Yeah,
Who, Robbie?
People forget I'm tall.
Robbie's
Yeah.
like huge, and like his handshake right now was strong as hell.
size 13 feet.
Really?
So everyone, yeah.
The opposite of Kendrick Lamar, dude.
Oh yeah,
Very-
pipsqueak pipe down.
Yeah, dude. That's nuts that you're huge.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing basketball again, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't clean up in New York?
No, I do good in New York. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lewis does good in New York. I heard it's a
It's a city for nerds. Thank you, Woody Allen, once again.
Yeah.
It's like if you have it's like being like in your head anxious and depressed didn't really work as well out in LA as it does in New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can't have any sort of self. There needs to be nothing going on in here.
Yeah,
That's why I
Yeah.
enjoy this place so much. I just like look at the sun. I'm like, dude, I'm really out here.
yeah, Daniel, you're perfect for LA.
You just
Yeah.
look in the mirror, you're like, fuck yeah.
In New York, if the best first day is when you both are just like talking shit about everything.
Oh.
Like that's the best. Like that's a very New York first date.
Really?
In LA, it's like everyone's like, so first dates are like very like I don't know. It's like weirdly like
You just list your credits.
Yeah, you list your credits or like classes. You're I'm in a commercial workshop and this is who I'm with and blah 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 blah. And it's just like cool.
I want to go on Hinge in New York just to see what it's like.
You should do it, dude.
Yeah.
Come out to New York. It's great. I think New York has the hottest girls of anywhere. Like
That's crazy.
LA girls maybe are more objectively like TV attractive,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the kind
yeah.
of girls that I like, just like girls who look like vampires.
Oh, I
they're
see.
all in New York.
Actually, I remember you'd send photos of this one girl into the chat, and then everybody like, "That's not it," and you're like, "Yeah, that's it."
Who was it?
What the fuck is that girl? Starts with a D. That white girl.
Oh, Dasha.
Yeah. You guys all would say she's hot, and I was like,
I sent that as a bit because it just made you guys. It made Julian really mad.
Yeah.
It really just pissed.
every bit has a kernel of truth, Isaac. I feel.
Oh no, I definitely think she's hot, but the frequency of it was because it made Julian just and you furious.
Yeah, I would be fucking like Robbie's doing it again, dude. But we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, folks.
Oh, I like girls with something weird about them, but like, I don't want to get into like why I think Dasha's not.
Yeah. Also, how about this? This is why Florence Pugh is like maybe not the hottest girl in Hollywood, but I find myself very attracted to her because it's like I could probably go
Yeah.
out with her.
She's hot. I thought she was just like she had them things.
I'm with you. I think she's
Yeah.
hot, but people are like, oh, she's like unconventionally attractive. And I'm
Really?
Like, I think she's pretty hot.
I was getting into an argument with this girl at an open mic, and she kept on trying to tell me that Sydney Sweeney did not have the it factor.
Oh my god, she's got two it factors.
That's
if you ask
literally
me.
exactly what I said. I was like, she's got two of them.
She's got a tit factor.
Dude, yeah, that's what I said, and then Opie said she had a tit factor.
Oh no.
Everybody, we're
Opie
cooking.
punched up what you said.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Opie's good. No, you and Opie got the same mind.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you're a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Nigerian Robbie.
Opie
but-
and Anthony.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? But yeah, I love women, dude.
Dude, I do. I was just thinking about this. I was just thinking about how great it is that there's so many hot women in the world. It like makes me happy.
Yeah, and
thinking about
they're
that.
getting hotter for sure. This is the hottest the world has ever looked. Can you believe that?
And I feel like being in my 30s, I've somehow gotten more female attention than I ever have in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's really weird.
It's because you're feeling good about yourself, dude.
I think so. Yeah, maybe getting on Prozac has helped.
Really? Oh, is that what's that? Oh, like Tony Soprano?
Yeah, like I literally was like, oh, like Tony Soprano's drug.
Do you feel like him?
Dude, I'm just like Tony. It's
you
crazy.
have no fucking.
I'm just
idea
fucking like this guy, okay? He's a fucking dick. He's fucking brush.
That's how your voice changed. It's like when you take helium. in a
Yeah.
balloon.
When you take Prozac, yeah. 5 minutes after I take Prozac, I sound like Tony.
Do you go to therapy?
I haven't been in a second. Psychiatrists aren't like big therapy. I need to get back into therapy.
Which is the one that you like bullshit with?
Therapy.
And then the other one, who gives you the drugs?
Psychiatrist.
Why don't
yeah.
they just do the same shit?
Some of them do.
Yeah.
But psychiatrists kind of like don't. I think they just like. I don't know why they don't do it, but I think it's just more work for them.
Really?
Yeah, well, I think because they specialize more so in like how medications interact. Like they're more like like chemists
Oh,
and
yeah, I
therapists
see.
are more about like the emotion.
Yeah, and it's great because there are lots of different kinds of therapy, and like some of them are like not scientific at all because they're like different schools. There's like client-centered therapy, which is like it's the talking therapy that
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
thinks of, and then there's like Gestalt therapy. Like it's hard to find a Gestalt therapist, but literally like there's a great. I've talked about this before, probably on Doom Scroll, but there's like a psychology informational video series they did with like 3 different famous therapists. So Carl Rogers, who's the guy who did client-centered therapy, did one. It's just a very normal therapy session with this woman. And then there's Fritz Perls, the guy who came up with Gestalt therapy. He's just like, she'd like cross her legs. He's like, why are you crossing your legs? He's like a very stern German
Wow.
man. And she's like, I just did. He goes, what is the meaning behind it? And she's like, I just crossed my leg. He's like, are you hiding? Are you hiding like a little girl?
What the fuck is this therapy?
She's like, I don't think I like the way you're talking to me. He goes, is it because you're a little girl? Are you hiding like a little
What the
girl?
f-
It's so funny, dude. It's
like,
great.
It is like Christoph Waltz in Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, basically. And so anyway, it's just like that's also therapy. There's so many different kinds, and like some of them just don't seem like a science at all. Whereas psychiatry is theoretically a science because it's fucking with chemistry.
Yeah, yeah. I think that some therapy is backed by science, like CBT, I think, but it's just like testing. It's not like actual like chemistry or
right.
whatever.
Which is a therapist that says go for, or which is psychiatry that says like go for a walk? Is that, or is that a
Sounds like
therapist?
That sounds like
dad.
TikTok,
It
dude.
sounds like a good dad.
Yeah, dude. Fucking-
Walk it off.
All those fucking Instagram reels my girlfriend gets where it's like, did you know that like by doing this every day for 5 minutes you'll be happier or
Oh my
whatever? It's like
God,
yeah,
yeah.
just sitting crisscross applesauce will release serotonin in your brain.
You should be the happiest person in the world.
I know, I am. I don't need therapy, dude. I'm
No,
like,
because you sit like that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're releasing all the dopamine.
Yeah.
I know every guy who says they don't need therapy needs therapy, but I truly believe I don't need therapy.
You would outsmart.
You
the
seem very
therapist.
emotionally neutral to me.
Yeah, I
If
am.
anyone I know doesn't need therapy, I would say it's probably you.
I'm pretty well regulated.
Yeah.
I think if you went to therapy, it would like make it worse for sure.
I think so. The whole reason I'm well regulated is because I don't think about
You don't
anything.
look inward,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if I started thinking about
Daniel looks
everything,
N-word.
Yeah, I look everywhere, dude. Inward, Edward, everything.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't think at all. You're like the Zen master.
I'm a
really.
Zen master,
Yeah.
man. I'm Phil Jackson.
You know what you're? It's like when you swap out like oil in a car, or like you just change.
Yes,
something,
I know what that's
and
like.
then you swap out something in a car, and then it just starts going to shit because you tried replacing that one new thing, and all the bad shit has to go together. You know?
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
flowing. Your body is like a motor.
I'm a perfect collection of bad shit. That's right, Daniel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean.
All
Yeah,
the
you're
bad
like
shit works.
Yeah.
Mr. Burns, that episode where it's like he has so many diseases that they're all trying to push through. So-
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's how my dad is healthy because he smokes and he eats nothing but sugar and he never works out. And but I think if he ever goes to a doctor, he'll die.
It is weird how much of health is just genetics, like just the cans you're dealt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, yeah, you can like torpedo with alcohol and drugs and stuff, but for the most part, like how your parents' life goes is pretty much how your life is going to go.
Fuck, I should start paying attention to what they're doing.
Yeah.
Dang, now I got to think about my grandparents. I think my grandma lived she lived a long time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to support Israel, Daniel.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got to
I
do what
know.
your mom's doing.
Yeah, I know, dude. I mean, I already do. I mean, like, yeah. I support both sides. I'm gonna make Israel Wazrael. I'm gonna make Hamas no mas.
There we go. I like that,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm gonna just get me over there, and I'll talk some sense of these
Yeah.
rascals. They're rascals for sure. Everybody.
I would say, yeah, they're a bunch of rascals. Yeah.
dude.
That's a pretty strong. Those are strong words. Are you sure you want to say that publicly?
Yeah, I'll say that. You guys are a bunch of ne'er-do-wells.
It's everything. Everybody just needs to relax, listen
know,
to Dua
dude.
Lipa, and we'll fucking
I
figure
think,
this shit
I think
out.
we need to. Yeah, I think we need to drop. We need to drop ship them some Xanax. You know what I mean? Over there.
We need to do something, dude. Get me over there.
I'm trying to think about like just '90s comedians' solutions to the
Yeah,
Israel.
yeah.
Thing. We got to send them Viagra, huh? Everyone would be too busy fucking over there.
90s comedians, honestly, they would just be like, "Let's just bomb it. Let's just bomb the whole place." Steve Harvey would, like, get me in there.
I ain't scared of these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Israel is kind of like the Bernie Mac of of the Middle East.
We need to def jam that shit, dude.
Yeah.
What if we just took Israel? Like it's
Damn,
like they
yeah.
don't even see it coming. And I'm like, nah, actually, that's our shit now.
Def Jam Israel's like bombing Palestine. They're just like, hit it.
Yeah.
Their bass drops.
Right, yeah.
Everyone's I saw that video of the people dropping in on a rave. So that's kind of close.
What's
You
that?
never saw that?
No.
When the Israelites. Is that what you call them?
No.
Israelis.
No.
The black Israelites.
Yeah, dude. The Israelites, like some of them were at a rave, and then Hamas was like fucking parachuting in.
Oh, the music festival.
Yeah. Then that's kind of cool. I would think it's part of the show. So, right? I mean, if you're tripping.
Yeah. Oh,
That
can
is
you imagine
true.
being on like acid and seeing that? Oh my
Oh,
god.
like, dude, these guys are really going all out.
I guess
man.
that was a scary thing.
Yeah, I guess I would. I guess I'd be.
That'd probably be pretty scary if you were on acid
Yeah.
to see people get beheaded in front of you.
Downright spooked.
I guess I'd be kind of mad too if I was.
So
there.
that close to Halloween too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, dude, doing anything in October is just annoying because like Halloween, you're ruining my favorite month.
I know it's spooky season.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't even know who to side with anymore.
Me neither. I thought I had it all figured out.
That really tilts the scales against Tomas now, I think, as they ruined Halloween.
That's really their biggest crime is they made Halloween kind of a bummer.
Dude, anytime somebody does that, man, like that's why everyone got over 9/11. They did that shit in September.
September, yeah.
You give
it was
yourself
like,
a
well,
buffer.
at least football's starting.
I can't even listen to the blueprint now.
Yeah, right.
I'll DJ weddings, and sometimes people will be like, "We wanted to pick 9/11, but we didn't want it because
Right,
of like
yeah,
the day."
sure.
And I was like, "You should have picked 9/11 because that's a historically very sunny day."
Oh, so here's a funny story. So my sister got married this weekend, and
She's off. Really?
yeah,
Do you like your boyfriend?
yeah, he's a nice guy.
All right.
Nice, just a nice nerdy guy.
Okay,
you know?
that's good.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
want your sister to made
But
it.
she did it in the church that Venom fought Carnage and Venom 2 like there was Carnage. And it's what's funny is the priest. I was at Gruesman. We were backstage with the priest, and she was like, they actually the Venom was filmed here, and we had a big debate about it because they asked us. And we wanted to be in a movie, but we hadn't closed in 100 years. So we had to have a big decision on whether we were going to close for the first time in 100 years for Venom. And then luckily COVID happened.
I thought they were like, we had a big debate over the morality of
Yeah.
Venom.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do we want to condone?
He's a bad guy, as we all know. But Carnage is worse, so he was a good guy in that scene.
Venom is a guy that he is a sinner, but he does try to do well.
Yeah, we had a debate. Who's cooler, Spider-Man or Venom?
Dude, your sister got married in that church.
Yeah.
Did she walk down the aisle to like Venom? Venom. The lights go down.
Maybe I'll get married there and walk down to Venom.
That'd be really cool, dude. Was the wedding cracking?
It was cool. Yeah, it was great.
Band or DJ?
Band.
I fucking hate those things, dude. Why?
Because she got married in a room in the Fairmont, this hotel, but one of the rooms is like this really old, cool, music venue.
Yeah.
Like Ella Fitzgerald sang there and all that stuff. So it was a really cool visual.
Let me tell you, I could play all that shit off Spotify.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then you could listen to Pink Panthers at night.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that's way cooler, dude.
Daniel's a wedding DJ.
Yeah,
In
so
case that
I'm
wasn't
disgracing his profession,
Yeah,
but
dude, anytime somebody picks, I hate following a band, dude. I had to follow a band once, and they ended with shout.
oh
and I was
no,
like, dude,
that's the white That's Mr. Brightside for boomers,
dude, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to play Happy by Pharrell next.
Oh no,
Dude, that
I got some sunshine in my pocket. Is that a big one too?
Sunshine. Who sings that?
Justin Timberlake from the Trolls 2.
Oh yeah. It's usually on the do not play list.
Really?
Yeah, Happy and those songs.
Why?
Well, people were like, we don't like Justin Timberlake. I'm like, do you not like Justin Timberlake? Do you not like that fucking song that was made for a movie?
Yeah, for children, for babies.
dude.
Yeah.
But they filmed that Happy music video at my school.
Oh my god, that song was immediately annoying.
Yeah. I don't think it ever like.
and I
had-
love Pharrell. That song was almost like a joke the world played on us.
He was wearing that gay hat for a little bit, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
It was a
What
huge
makes the hat gay?
It's just because it's hiding his boner, I think.
Because his boyfriend fucked it.
Yeah.
That's why it's gay.
Because dude, they should like remake Coneheads just so they could have a scene with Pharrell. And
Yeah,
that
and the hat,
And they
yeah.
think he's with them. And
That sounds like the fucking Three Stooges movie they did in like 2010 with Snooki in it.
Yeah.
I think that movie.
Do you think Freddie Gibbs will give me free tickets to a show in New York now?
Yeah, you should hit him up.
I literally told him, I was like, your show's sold out. I would love to go though.
And what'd he say?
He was kind of like, I don't think he heard me. He was like,
Non-committal.
yeah. He's
Like,
like,
yeah, I bet you would.
yeah, I bet you would like tickets, buddy.
Why do they call him Spready Gibbs? What did he do?
I don't know. I don't know why they call him.
I heard like a rumor. Like I'm telling you why. I was setting it up. I heard this rumor that like a leaked photo of like his butt cheeks.
Oh yeah, there was like leaked nudes. Yeah, something like that.
And he was spreading his cheeks.
I guess so.
That's an awkward thing to. You could walk back a dick pic.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
talk about Robbie's friend that way.
I'm
He's
sorry.
my good friend, Daniel.
He's your pal, dude.
What do you
I'm
think
sorry.
about Kendrick versus Drake, Daniel?
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about how good Drake is doing right now.
Yeah,
I
his song is really good.
His song
Push
has-
Ups was like his best he's rapped in a long
It's
time.
I like songs that I could replay again and again, and I don't have white guilt, so I could listen to a song and be like, I don't think this is a good song.
Right,
like
right.
the like fucking what's that song that was really popular in 2016 and 2017? This Is America.
Oh, This Is America.
Yeah, and all the white dudes are just like, this is fucking. And I was like, this song fucking
profound.
sucks, bro.
Dude, I'm on Gambino's side again because he did a song with Kanye.
Really?
Yeah,
I fucking that other
it's a good ass song.
Kanye.
Kanye and Gambino song. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
That
It's
other
really good.
fucking maricon Kanye, dude. I swear to God.
Oh, because he released a diss track too.
Yeah, everybody's dissing my boy Drake.
Rick Ross. That must have been tough.
I had this problem. Like Kanye said so much about Jewish people, and not a
Yeah.
fucking peep for me. You know?
yeah.
Nothing.
But the one he messed with the one wrong Jew.
Talk about the
Drake.
one Jew, and I'm like, this anti-Semitic piece of shit.
You're on the Kanye anti-Semitic train way too late.
I'm like, we're listening, dude, because I do so many Jewish weddings, and I had to like ask them like low key. I'm like, hey, also like I forgot to ask, but like, is Kanye okay? And they're like, yeah. Like, why wouldn't he be? And I was like,
I
for
think
sure.
most of Kanye's fans are Jewish, ironically.
Yeah, for sure.
Jewish guys love Kanye.
This guy leaned into me, and he's like, bro, we still listen to Kanye.
Really? That's
yeah,
funny.
he like leaned, he was whispering, and I was like, okay, but I'll catch myself sometime.
Don't tell my parents, but
yeah.
He did say that. He's like, just like give it like an hour, and then you could play Gold Digger.
Nice.
And I was like, all right,
That's
all right,
cool.
all right, cool.
How do people react?
They love it. But it is that Homelander thing. For like once when I play it, I'm
Right.
like, are they gonna like this shit? Because they're fucking yarmulke out.
Right.
You know, this guy, I did a wedding, and then this guy loved me, and he was like, bro, tonight you're not Jewish, but you're an honorary Jew.
Oh,
and I was
nice.
like, any other time I'd be like,
You're
fucking
like-
hell yeah. But I was like, don't put that shit on me
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
dude. I do keep yarmulkes though. I have like 3 in my car, and I like to wear them when I like a cop drives by. 'Cause I just figure like I've never seen a
The
Jewish.
cop's like,
people-
I don't want to get sued. I'll let him speed.
I'm just confused now. It's the only Jewish Mexican I've ever seen.
dude, I swear
Is
to
that Drake?
I keep it right there. Like I use the privilege. I know I'm light skinned and everything, so I put it on my head. And
But
I'm
you're
like,
still a dark.
I'm still a dark. And I make eye contact with the cop with the thing, and then they just drive away.
Nice.
Because I know sometimes cops got that itch just to pull
No,
somebody.
I
over.
honestly,
yeah.
if I saw you wearing a yarmulke, I would absolutely pull you over and be like, "Do you know why I pulled you over? Because you got to fucking
yeah,
tell
yeah.
me what the fuck is going on here, man."
Did you marry into this or something?
Well, dude, I feel like if you get
Sabonis is Jewish in the NBA, isn't that? Because he married into it.
Oh,
he's
is
like
it? That's fine.
really into being Jewish though.
That's
which is
cool.
very funny.
Yeah.
Dude, if you get pulled over, right, and you're anxious, like as most people are, it makes sense when you're wearing the yarmulke.
Yeah.
So
It's funny that the one Israeli player in the NBA right now isn't like not really Jewish.
I was wondering, is there another Jewish player in the NBA? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
There's 2 Japanese. 2 or
There's
3
some black
Japanese.
Israelite.
Yeah.
I thought Jewish people were really good at basketball.
Oh yeah, Kyrie Irving, the original Jew.
Oh yeah.
Jewish people are like, you know, relatively good at basketball for like their obvious physical limitations. I mean, if you go way back,
They have high IQ.
Yeah, they're high.
Great
they're floor
fundamentals.
generals.
They're
Yeah.
really good at playing a classy game of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, they're, like you go way back, like at the second shortest NBA player in history, Mel Hirsch. Same last name.
Yeah.
He was a fucking Jew.
Dude, the
But-
first MVP, I went to the NBA store. They have like a mural of like the timeline of basketball, and the first one, who's named Mr. Basketball, he just looks like Isaac. It's so funny. I was like, I can't believe the first MVP was this guy, and then right next to it was like, soon they let black people into the league.
I was born at the wrong time, man. I could have. It's so funny to be like one of those guys who's like I could play in the NBA, but I'm like I could have played in the NBA in 1955.
yeah, Mr. Basketball really he hit a buzzer beater of being the best basketball player. Sam Online Boy still thinks he's like I kind of still think I could play. In
Oh
the
god, it's so dumb. I mean, it's so funny. If a guy thinks he could play in the NBA, it's because he's never played any high level basketball players ever. Like, I mean, I played one game in college against like D1 guys who played for Coastal
Yeah.
Carolina. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
even like a good D1 school, and they were like so obviously better than everyone else. Like the guys who like were good on the court were like just completely outclassed by them.
Totally, yeah.
Like you couldn't stay in front of them. You couldn't like they just sort of bounce off them if you tried to defend them. Like they were just so much
Yeah.
stronger and faster and better than everybody. it's just like to think you could go levels above that and play in the NBA is insane.
A friend of mine said he played Dwight Howard's like brother, who's never in the NBA, but he just crushed everybody.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like everyone shits that. Even that's why I go to Nets games a lot because it's just cheap. But the Nets are terrible. But me and Sam saw the Nets and the Wizards, and we were both just like, these are still better than fucking everybody in the world at basketball. These guys, so it is
absolutely.
very fun to watch on that level.
Yeah.
There should be a bad league, like for the worst
there
players.
There were so many Jewish people at Nets Wizards because it was a daytime game in Brooklyn, and I was like, so there's a ton of Orthodox Jewish families.
They all took the tunnels.
Yeah, they all took the tunnels.
They all took the tunnels to get there.
Every time I see,
do you want to take the subway to Barclays? No, the tunnel's faster. Let's take the tunnels.
Every time I see one of those, I got to shout them out, dude. I'm like,
The Jews?
I'm like, no, like there goes another one. No, one with those hats, dude.
Yeah.
When
The Orthodox Jews are the craziest. The ones with like the suits and shit.
Which is the Hasidic?
That's Hasidic Jews.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, never
same
mind.
thing.
The ones with the hats, the big hats. I'm like, when I first got to New York, I was like, those guys are real.
I know.
I thought they were like pilgrims. Like,
I
that was
know.
like a long time ago.
They're like the Amish's evil twin.
I thought Modest Yahoo was like a character or something. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that like there are guys like that. Dude.
Yeah.
Wait till he's featured on the next Drake song.
He's saying he's like getting his shows banned, not his Yahoo.
He is?
I think because he's
I
very
bet he's
pro-Israel.
probably pretty crazily pro-Israel.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I haven't thought about Modest Yahoo in probably a decade. But
Yeah.
for sure.
I was like, you're still getting booked? He had one song, right? And it was just kind of a novelty.
Yeah.
How good was that song, though?
It was pretty cool. I liked it.
It should have been in the Bob Marley movie.
It's like at the end of NWA, the NWA movie, when they flashed all the people they influenced.
Yeah, like, fuck. Who'd they flash?
Eminem, 50
Eminem,
Cent.
Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis. Eminem, Dr. Dre have a new album. 50 Cent said it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
I would imagine he said this shit sucks. He's like,
it's all right. It's
this shit-
mid.
this
Yeah,
shit-
I got early access. God, it's a fucking stinker, dude.
Yeah, that'd be funny to say about your friend's work publicly.
and then he hashtags his vodka brand. Right after. That's what I love about 50 Cent. He'll like just say like P. Diddy is a rapist, then he'll put like his vodka brand right after.
Yeah, I know. He's produced. 50 Cent is the funniest rapper, I think. He's like, he was on the Diddy stuff very, very quickly. He was like the first one to it.
It's kind of show. It's like no one else is speaking up except 50 Cent.
50 Cent spoke up like right after the first lawsuit dropped in like November.
Yeah.
Now everyone's kind of making fun of Diddy, but 50 Cent was on it quick, and he's like it was like, I'm producing an R. Kelly style documentary about P. Diddy.
What did Diddy do? What
didn't Diddy do?
Now let's hear.
Did he do it?
Let's hear his side, dude.
P. Diddy side?
Yeah, P. Diddy Kong.
Well, this isn't an R. Kelly. This isn't an R. Kelly situation where you have to like separate the art from the artist because it's like, who listens to fucking P. Diddy?
Bro,
He's a terrible rapper.
I got really into P. Diddy during the pandemic.
Do you remember when
I
LeBron
liked him so much.
Remember when LeBron went back to Cleveland the second that
Yeah.
time? The song he used for like the theme song was like, "I'm coming home." That whole stunt is even funnier now because that's a Diddy song.
Yeah, dude.
And everything about that homecoming is hilarious.
Fucking
now.
love that song,
I'm
dude.
coming home. It is kind of a banger.
Keisha Cole, dude.
But P. Diddy is because I listen to some P. Diddy songs because because you're in the news. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
let me like revisit that.
Yeah.
He's a terrible rapper.
No, dude.
He's like really bad.
Can't Hold Me Down is so good. And that other song,
He's a good producer.
Been Around the World. Oh my god.
Yeah. You
He's
see
a-
the thing that he might have stolen like a lot of Notorious B.I.G. stuff from just some random guy.
Wait, what do you mean?
They
Like
found this like
beats?
YouTube from this guy named like his name was like Notorious like Large. Like it was like very close. And he raps over the same beat they rap for Juicy. And very similarly.
Is he?
And it was from like the same time period.
Fucking,
Okay.
he time traveled to YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he posted on YouTube like I came up with this. They stole it from me.
That's son of a
I'm going to
bitch.
start doing that with jokes. Just being like, Chris Rock ripped me off. I made that observation about N-words versus black people.
You think he's gonna go to jail?
I don't
I kind
know.
of don't know what he's accused of.
Wait, did they really free?
Does anybody on this
Yeah.
in this podcast know what he's accused of? I have no idea.
He
Being
seems
a
to
good
be accused of
artist,
every
dude.
single crime.
Yeah, really at everything, dude.
Okay.
They freed Harvey for being doing too many crimes or something like that.
No, it was just like they basically said it was like a due process problem with one of his convictions. He's still in jail for a different one.
Oh,
yeah,
so
he's not free. He's
No,
not.
and they're
Getting
retrying him.
I
Too.
thought he was free. Everybody in LA was like, "Can you believe this?" And I was like, "Well, let's fucking."
He's still in jail.
Yeah.
He's not getting out.
People love just look. These ladies need to settle down. Now, apparently, they're like Yeah, people they said the same thing about Cosby. It was like, well, if you actually read the case, it is a due process violation. You know?
Really?
Yeah,
Also,
because
Cosby's out though, right?
Because the evidence against Cosby was in a case that was already settled, basically, and he testified in that trial. But a condition was that it couldn't be used as like evidence in a criminal trial. But they used it in that criminal trial.
Dude, the justice system gets me so mad, man. That's why we need
Go off, King.
We need fucking to bring back duels.
Yeah. The last duel. Yeah, that was such a funny thing about the last duel. I was like, so back then it was like, okay, you two fight. And if you win, you're innocent. You are innocent of the rape.
That's fucking kind of cool. I feel like we'd have way less violence if you just had like sanctioned violence.
That's basically the basketball like shoot for it method of settling disputes where it's like I was out of bounds. Well, one person's right about this, but we're going to settle it with a 3-point shot because there's no way of knowing.
Damn, I wish that that was in the NBA. Steph would get so many calls.
See, it could happen, dude. I feel like
we shoot for it rule.
Shoot for it rule, dude.
They replace the justice system with shoot for it. Like Steph Curry just gets away with crimes.
President Curry has killed another man.
I
say I saw him kill somebody. And Steph's like, I say I didn't kill him.
You want to shoot for it?
We got to shoot for it.
I want
Caitlin Clark, the first woman to ever win a rape case.
Is that chick that's in the WNBA that everyone likes?
Yeah,
or
she's awesome.
Is she? Is it really? Is she really good, or are people telling me
she's
like
good? But people are like,
she's
overdoing
she's not going to be the best WNBA. But there are like at least 10 players are already going to be much better than her. But like she's marketable.
She's a white girl, and she's fun to watch because she basically just takes really big threes.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Can a D1 high school athlete cook in WNBA?
What is a D1 high school athlete?
For basketball?
Yeah,
there's no such thing as D1 high school. You mean like a high school athlete who's going to go to D1?
Yeah, like a D1 deterrent, like D1 signing.
Are you saying like could they beat a WNBA player?
Mm-hmm. Is like the talent level
like almost certainly.
The answer is probably yes, but you're not supposed to.
No, you're not supposed to say that.
We got him, folks.
Sam was saying this because there's a huge WNBA section of the NBA store now, and he's like, yeah, Caitlin Clark is very good, but put her against in the NBA, she'd be the worst player of all time.
And that's why we got two separate leagues, dude.
That's when it's good. It's good that there's a separate league. You know,
man.
And don't get me started on these trans. And I'm kidding. But this is like, I mean,
that's why I just watch the WWE because the women's division is
also
cool.
the ball is smaller in the WNBA.
Is it really?
Yeah, and the 3 line is closer.
And the ball is like it has a magnet in the ball that goes to the rim.
And a man tells them what to do before every.
It's actually there's a green screen guy holding the ball at all times, putting it in for them.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. There's great that Sabrina chick who
Ionescu. Yeah,
Ionescu. She's great shooters, but it's just men are bigger and stronger.
Yeah,
and so. Like, can you imagine Caitlin Clark against Draymond Green or Joel Embiid?
Yeah. Against either of those guys, she would be killed.
She would be literally killed. She would die.
We should put like a trampoline floor or something to make it more fun.
That's basically the All-Star game, I think.
Is that really?
Yeah, you sound like the ideal candidate for watching the Big 3 League.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I think
Which
maybe.
Ice Cube offered Caitlin Clark like $12 million to be in, and she's like, no, I want to be in the WNBA.
Dang, why'd she? Sometimes.
So that's why I was like mad at her. Everyone's like, she's not getting paid as much as the guys. It's like she denied an offer of $12 million because she wants to be in the WNBA.
Yeah. And she'll make lots in endorsements anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, the WNBA doesn't make money. It operates at a loss. So.
Does it really operate at a loss?
Yeah, it's subsidized by the NBA. It's basically a tax write-off for the NBA.
God, it's women. Women don't even like basketball.
That's the thing. It's like you're not going to watch the WNBA, so it's funny. It's just like it's one of those things like when you know about something, but you're like, I obviously know much more about this than you, but I can't say anything publicly. But that's what podcasting is for.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you say it in the garage. With
you say it in a garage with the. This is why Alyssa couldn't come.
Oh yeah,
because she'd be crying by now.
Yeah, Alyssa actually would probably agree with you.
She would actually.
I found this shit out. I was like, whoa.
Alyssa is very based. Yeah,
Alyssa's a based dude.
She's a real ass dude.
She's a real ass dude.
She's the real ass dude of the week.
All right, let's take another break and we'll wrap this baby up.
Nice, dude.
I was just saying how sweaty Robbie is and how not sweaty Isaac is. This is like when JFK was debating Nixon.
It is the Nixon Kennedy debate.
Yeah, and people are like,
everyone who watched the podcast thought Isaac was the funniest, and everyone who listened to it thought I was the funniest.
Dude, what's up with that other that JFK, that other dude? Is he
RFK?
Good? Is he good or is he?
RFK Jr.
Yeah,
I think he sucks.
His voice sucks, man, and that makes me sad.
I'm just mad that he married Cheryl.
Yeah, that sucks.
Who's that?
The Larry's ex-wife
He
on
did?
Curb. Yeah, that's his wife.
Fuck.
Larry David was at RFK Jr.'s wedding.
Damn it, dude. He gets the Piper.
I mean, yeah, he's a Kennedy.
Yeah, but dude, he sounds like such a wimp, man.
Here's the thing, everybody. I can't believe how many people I know like him.
Really?
Like it's kind of a bummer to me. Like,
Yeah.
It kind of makes me think less of a lot of people.
Real? What is he? I don't even know any of his policies. I just don't like the way he speaks. I'm like the average American.
Yeah.
I can't, like that's the reason we should have like an AI voice emulator thing.
It's funny because he's very anti-establishment and everything, but he lost a lot of people by being very pro-Israel.
Oh, he's pro-Israel
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Really?
So it's
He's
funny.
just all over the place.
He's not like, which makes me think he's not a grifter, because he like weirdly is very like principled on on a few. I think he's just crazy.
Yeah.
He literally thinks like he went on Rogan and he was like, the thing about cell phones is they penetrate the blood-brain barrier, and Wi-Fi is it's like, dude, you can't listen to that. You can't if you actually like. I think a lot of people are like, I like him because, you know, he's against wars and he's like, fuck Biden and Trump. I don't want to vote for either of them.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, but this guy sucks too.
Yeah.
He's a, you know, I'll bet a lot of my fans probably like him, and a lot of my friends like him. But so I'm, you know,
What if they turn on you right after this? Or you're not.
that's why I kind of stopped talking about politics at all, because it really just riles people up.
It's a lose-lose.
It's a total lose-lose.
There's no benefit to talking about politics.
No, I know. So I'm sorry. Everybody. But yeah, it was funny. The one thing that is funny though is they were trying to get him, RFK Jr. Like they were trying to like take him down a little bit. And one of those stories, like he cheated on his wife.
Wait, he did?
His first wife.
Oh,
and I was like, not a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Kennedy? Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I think he cheated on his wife with Cheryl, and that was the scandal.
That's like,
yeah,
least he
I
ended-
almost get it.
yeah, it's fucking Cheryl, dude.
At least he ended up with her, dude.
This feels like a Curb plot, though. Like,
Yeah.
like Larry runs for Larry. That's what the series finale should have been. Larry runs for president, like RFK Jr.
And then it's just like it ends right before they announce if you won or not.
Yeah,
Sopranos-y.
something like that.
That'd be pretty cool.
I like what Nick said about Cheryl, that she looks like the hottest who in Whoville.
Oh
That's
yeah.
very good. She has very like mom's friend hot vibes,
Yeah.
which is like great.
Yeah, that like she gives you a ride late at night, and you're like, I hope she touches me.
You know who's hot is Larry David's daughter, Cassie David.
Oh, it's the girl that fucking Pete
fucked Pete
Davidson.
Davidson,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
And convinced him he had BPD.
Oh, she's the girl.
Yeah, that's
I
what
thought Ariana did that.
I thought Ari Kaplan did that.
Oh yeah.
Why did you say that like a Southern man? I thought Ariana did that.
Ariana Venti, what's her
Yeah,
name?
dude. I've had enough of her.
You've had enough of Ariana.
Yeah, you're green.
She divorced SpongeBob.
No, it's over already.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
R.I.P. Dalton J. Gomez.
Whoa.
It was SpongeBob from the musical, not Tom.
You know, I know.
Yeah.
It was so funny when that was first happening that Tom Kenny's wife like had to put out a statement on Instagram being like, "Me and Tom are still happily married."
Is that
like,
true?
Yeah,
Wow.
because all these like websites were like, Ariana's
SpongeBob.
dating SpongeBob,
That's
and
so
so
funny.
like his wife had to be like, "Not that SpongeBob. I'm still married to Tom. Everything's fine."
Yeah, dude, how much does she like got the bag? She just married her Mr. Show fucking castmate, who she probably expected to make like $500,000 a year at best from like, you know, side character roles.
Yeah.
And then he becomes SpongeBob and you
Yeah.
become the richest woman in the world. or
Yeah.
whatever. That like, and he's faithful. Fucking, yeah, shout out Jill Talley. It could have been Jay Johnson. Look where he is, storming the Capitol.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Imagine SpongeBob at the Capitol.
I don't want to go in, SpongeBob. Come on, we got to stop the steal. I'm ready. I hate Nancy Pelosi.
What side do you think Mr. Krabs is pro-Israel or?
He's Jewish, right? Me money.
I always thought he was like
Damn,
Armenian.
I want to write
or
a
something.
huge, long academic article about whether Mr. Krabs is
Yeah.
Jewish coded.
That's a joke I made in like middle school. I swear to God, I used to make that joke. I was like, I said Meowth and Mr. Krabs were Jewish.
Meowth is Jewish.
He wears gold on his forehead, and he's like, yeah, come on, let's
That's
scheme.
right. that's just Jewish. There's something that's quintessentially the American Jewish experience
Yeah.
is being Meowth.
Yeah. I'm the only one who can talk. I'll talk to the people who are in charge. Don't worry about it.
Wait, he's the only Pokemon that can talk?
Yeah.
Is that a plot point?
Yeah.
It's like part of his character.
They acknowledge
He's with
it, yeah.
Team Rocket,
Wait. I don't want to get
which
into
is
this,
also
but-
they should call Israel.
Yeah.
Team Rocket or Hamas actually has more rockets.
I like that meme where it's like, how tall was Osama bin Laden?
6'4", right?
6'5",
really
yeah.
tall.
Like he's playing with the wrong Rockets. It always makes me laugh.
Yeah, Terry Rozier once famously tweeted, "Damn, Osama was tall as hell. He should have hooped instead of trying to kill everybody."
Dude, someone said that because they're like Barron Trump. He's like, he's Eastern European. He's 6'10".
He's the only person that can stop the Joker.
Dude, he might get drafted before Bronny. He could get drafted before LeBron James' son.
Is he bad?
Who?
Bronny?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's-
look, the jury's still out because he had a heart condition. He didn't play that much last year, so like he won't get drafted this year, I would assume, and probably should play another year of college.
Yeah,
but-
I think he's not gonna get. I mean,
The kid-
I'll bet LeBron is like. I'll bet he's telling him to wait a year because LeBron probably has 2 more years left.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, I don't want to go to the fucking Wizards or whoever the fuck drafts you. LeBron posted on Instagram the quote from The Dark Knight: "It's better to die a hero than see yourself become a villain."
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say it's always darkest before the dawn.
Yeah, or get ready to put a smile on.
We're tonight's entertainment.
What does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
What?
The LeBron villain thing?
He's about to go into his heel era. and be
Yeah.
the final boss.
He's saying that like, oh, so everyone's turning on me just because I lost a playoff series
Right,
or
yeah.
whatever. Like, but you used to love me. I was the
I
hero.
don't think LeBron was the hero.
Yeah.
I think he was a villain to most of the NBA.
He's
for
always
a
been
very
a
long time.
heel, but I wish he just embraced that fucking like heel role. You know,
Him and Drake remind me of each other a lot.
Oh, for
honestly.
sure, yeah,
They're
yeah.
both like seem a little insecure about being on, even though they're both on top.
Yeah.
They're both very popular, but like
they want to be the good guys.
they
and-
both kind of like are hiding that they're nerds. You know, they're both like kind of like trying to sell you something that they
yeah,
aren't. You know,
yeah.
That's why LeBron's a basketball nerd. That's why that whole hip podcast with him and JJ Redick drinking wine, just like
that's
breaking down like.
That's my favorite Warriors fan podcast. Every single episode is like Steph Curry. Every day I look at him and like he's a great guy.
Yeah, Steph is the baby face. If
Oh,
LeBron is the heel.
Yeah, dude.
For sure. That's why that matchup was so fun.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it's also a thing of like LeBron probably fucking hated Steph. He's like this, and the NBA at large for being like, I was supposed to have 3 more fucking rings than this fucking guy.
What is that, KD?
I like KD. A lot of people do not like him.
I like KD because he's like so like transparently insecure. Like it's like I would be KD. Like if I were like an
yeah.
enormously gifted basketball player, I would absolutely be arguing with people on
Yeah.
burner accounts about me.
Do you remember on or at the beginning of the season this year, some guy just had some fat NBA nerd just had like a Twitter space called like KD is not top 5, and then KD joined it to argue about why he's top 5. He joined a Twitter space of just some guy.
I would definitely argue with.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like
Yeah.
I would do what KD does 100%. I can't pretend I wouldn't.
KD is like a comedian, just constantly being like, "Psh, I should get that. I should have way more spots than they're giving me." You know?
You and I are not so different. Kevin
I
Durant.
think Clay is my most relatable basketball player because
Really?
he's like 36, doesn't have a family, just kind of likes hanging out with a dog and rowing a boat.
You remind me of Draymond Green.
Why? I'm not that dark skinned.
I feel like, but on the inside, dude.
No.
Yeah.
I need a Draymond. I need someone to stand up for me and
Really?
be a dickhead. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't stand up for yourself in New York. You gotta.
I'm starting to stand up for myself. I just talked shit about Tony Hinchcliffe on Cooney's podcast.
Oh,
Finally,
yeah.
I told my story.
fucking brave.
Do you think that's gonna come back to bite me?
No.
I mean, it doesn't everyone secretly fucking hate Tony?
Yeah.
See,
That's the thing. It's like-
Everyone at this point, I'm like, I feel like everyone actually hates this guy. So
Yeah, no,
I
I've
don't-
talked to Barry Tom. They're like, yeah, that fucking thing is stupid. That's
Yeah.
bad. That's at the Forum though. That's insane. That gets
He's doing Madison Square Garden too.
when people say like, oh man, maybe one day I got on Kill Tony. I was like, I don't think you fucking understand
Dude,
when
you
I'm
know
doing
what
this.
sucks? A lot of young comics like love and like idolize Kill Tony because that's like how they got into stand up was like listening to that
Yeah,
podcast.
when I went to Austin, I tried to do Kill Tony because everybody wanted to do it, and they were fucking herding people in like an alley, and it was like 100,
heard about that.
110 degrees, like maybe 150 comics. It was, and they were. This is how fucking weird this shit is. Did I talk about this on the other podcast?
I don't know.
No.
It was so fucking like there were so many people there that nobody could move, and then somebody had this idea. They were like, "Hey, what if we start an open mic outside while we're waiting to do the other mic?"
I will shoot you. I will shoot you with a gun if you do that.
And they fucking did. And then they were like, "Let's run our minute and do the next person." And I was like, "You guys, what are you guys doing this for? You guys think this is the end game? This is Kill Tony is the big
They
league?"
do. They think it's the Tonight Show.
That fucking makes me sad.
No, it's more like I said this. Kill Tony is Joe Pesci walking in thinking he's gonna get made, getting shot in the back of the head over and over and over again.
That's good. That is, and most people need to hear that.
Because you can't. No, you can't. 1 minute is just not a good.
Yeah,
No,
it's not an indicator.
The people who pop off on 1 minute are fucking total gimmicks or barn dog.
Yeah. And
because if you're like Brendan, you have very quick jokes. But even then, like his actual sets were like not super well received, but he was great in the back and forth. So if you're really funny at that, I guess. But like the guys who are like, I don't know, like Casey Rocket just like bounces up and down and screams, and it's like, oh yeah, of course that guy shown in a minute format because it's like a stupid gimmick.
I do like that black dude with the rocks.
Lucas?
No, fucking
Cam. Yeah, I've heard he's funny.
I met him in person. I was like, this guy's funny. But there was
Dude, Lemaire got into South by just by using Cam Patterson's badge.
Really?
And everyone's like, oh, it's obviously the same guy.
That's
so Lemaire got around South by
Cam's
with
been eating
Cam's
good.
badge.
He let the success get to him immediately.
Yeah.
There was this girl, I was in Austin, and she was like, man, I'm just kind of bummed out. They're really mean to me on Kill Tony. And I was like, nobody respects this guy in LA. Like this,
Tony?
he doesn't have a special for a reason. It was so bad Netflix took that shit down.
Well, he lied in the first place and said it was a Netflix original, but it wasn't. He just licensed it to Netflix, but he like put up YouTubes that were like had like the Netflix original. He like pretended it.
Have you heard about this special?
One Shot?
Yeah.
I'm familiar with One Shot.
And I was like, dude, every fucking tape I do is a one shot, bro. Like, do you
Well, what's funny is that when he would judge roast battle a lot of people started just make fun of the special as like their comeback to Tony.
Yeah.
And he would spaz.
He would lose it. It's so funny. Like he would like remove the mask basically of like being like cool and comical. Like I remember there was a fucking guy in a wheelchair. Maybe it was Greg Roquet who like came back at him and like had a long argument with him about a special. And like Tony like was just like, well, you're nobody.
Yeah,
you're nobody.
Yeah,
and it's like he wasn't even being funny. He was like so upset.
Yeah.
Damn, I'd love
that's
to see
basically what he
that.
did to me at Skankfest. He was like, you're nobody.
Really?
Yeah, that's the story I told on Cooney's podcast.
Tell it here, dude.
Yeah. Long story short, Louis J. Gomez, shout out Louis, we love Louis,
dude.
but he shoved me in. It was my first Skankfest, like when it was still in New York, and he like pushed me into the crowd to stage dive, and it was like a fun thing. I came back, I thought it was really fun. The next day, Tony and Louis are in a circle. I'm in there, and Tony's like, "You can't let him do that. He's not successful enough to like pull focus like that." And I was like, "Oh, that's a fucking dick thing to say. Whatever. He seems like a weird guy." I was friendly with Tony, by the way, the day before I like introduced myself and stuff, and he was friendly enough. But then I staged up again that night. And Tony like pulled me off to the side and like psychotically looked in my eyes and was like, "You are nobody. You cannot do that. Jeff Ross is here." I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
That's crazy.
The mask fell down and like his psycho eyes came out.
You could tell that mask is a mask. Like anybody who.
So where are you from? What do you do for work?
I fucking want to do that show so bad to just do like a hot minute, like a minute that works, and then just walk off. And then, and then just
that's
like
funny.
that's how fucking like I don't give a fuck.
Some people do fuck with Tony and they always cut it out apparently.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like my least favorite question is like, what's a fun fact about yourself? And it's like, bro, ask me a real fucking question. I'm up here.
What are we on a date?
Yeah. I thought he was gay.
Was this a game show?
Yeah. I thought he was like Tim Dillon. I thought he was like gay. And
no, he's definitely straight. That's his one. That's the one thing people say about him. That's not true.
He is gay, but not.
No, but I thought
he's gay, but
I thought he was openly gay or something.
No. He's kind of conservative.
He's got an I roast vanity plate.
Yeah, he has I roast, which Shane made fun of him for.
That Shane thing is so
Shane's roast of him is fucking spot on.
Yeah.
And it's just facts about him. It's just like, Tony practices being the Joker, dude.
Dude, they have that shit in Austin. And he made them do that.
What?
It's a weird city. I liked it one time, and I didn't like it the second time.
I did not like Care for Austin when I went either.
Really?
And this was before the Rogan infestation.
I visited way before. I did like one show, one open mic in Austin. And the open mic, I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to see the Austin comedy scene everyone's been raving about. And it's just like all one-liner comics.
Yeah.
Like one guy was like, yeah, I used to be a huge fan of the Jets. Until they hit those towers, and then somebody else in the crowd just stood up and was like, "That's a great joke." And I was like, "No, it's not. Sit down."
By the way, that's the joke everyone made when Aaron Rodgers tore his ACL. They were like, "Oh, another jet hurting New York City." Like that was like it was everyone got to that. That's so funny.
And I was like, "Sit down. What are you fucking talking about?"
Dude, going to Austin does feel good though because you have like when you have prepared material. Like, this guy went up to me after and he was like, "Dude, what you were doing was different. Everyone else was just being fucking like dirty, and you just had like jokes." He's like, "I've never seen that before."
No, I knew that Austin was gonna suck because everyone's like, "It's gonna be the comedy mecca, man." I was like, "No, it's gonna bring a scene of people who move there for Joe Rogan, which sounds like a group of the worst comedians from every scene."
Yeah,
it's a bunch of dumb guys.
I did like it before the Rogan thing because it was just more shows to do to hop on.
I did the Creek at South by, and that was like really fun. I thought it was actually really fun.
That was
that
it's a
time.
fun hang.
Yeah,
Like,
the hangs are great.
Austin.
There's like really all the drinks are so much cheaper.
yeah,
and there's like a lot of
there's
cool
a lot of
stuff
good
to do.
shit, but the comedy was.
That must have been their worst nightmare. They're like, what's the worst that'll happen? An open mic in every alley?
Dude, man, what a city, what a place.
Yeah, I mean the barbecue's good.
Oh, dude, Franklin's. Terry Black's. You had Terry Black.
Yeah, I had both.
Franklin's is so superior to Terry
Yeah,
Black's.
I like Franklin's more too.
And people were like, "Nah, Black's is good," but I was like, "No."
I think, yeah. Why do people like Black so much? I think it's fine.
I think because just people in the South are dumb. Oh no! Every person I talked to in Texas was like, "No, Black's is better." And I had Franklin's, and I was like, "This is better by." It's not even comparable.
You know why? It's because Franklin's is like the go-to one, and locals like being like, no, the other one's the good one. Like in Philly, they're like, don't go to Pat's.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Gino's.
And I was like,
went
nah,
there, it was fine.
I was like, "Nah, this shit is famous for a reason, bro. This is good."
Dude,
There's
I
a-
love touristy shit.
Yeah,
it's
good.
like it's there for a reason.
It's there. They're cooking, Isaac. If you ever eat barbecue,
I do. I like barbecue.
Isaac's from the South.
Oh, wait, are you from the South,
My family's from North Carolina.
dude?
So that means that, I'm more of a vinegar-based sauce
Yeah.
guy.
Wait,
but
what did you
I
just
do-
say? Whoa.
I prefer vinegar.
You're a wild guy. Dude.
You're a wild guy.
He had the
Thanks.
pass, not you.
No,
Yeah.
Isaac's
It'd be
Isaac's
cool-
family actually hangs out with the Currys. Steph's family.
Yeah.
Fucking Indian family.
Yeah, Wardell and I are real close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon Wardell Curry. I made that 3.
Oh fuck! I forgot before we get on the tangent. There is a mural at the Vulcan gas company, and it's like a bunch of comedians. It's like I think it's like Rogan, Joey Diaz, and blah. I don't know if they're all villains or something, but they're just there. And Tony is there in the front, and he looks like the Joker.
He probably loves that. He probably
And
asked them to do
he
that.
asked them to do that, and I was like, dude, why do you want to be the Joker, dude?
They should have gotten the guy to from the Hollywood Improv mural to paint him as like Charlie Tuna instead.
If you don't know, there's a mural outside the Hollywood Improv.
Long gone.
Oh, is it gone?
It's been gone for years now.
I fucking loved it. It was the ugliest thing ever.
It was so bad. It was just all these comedians, except the guy who painted it was not that good, and you like couldn't tell who they were supposed to be.
It looks so fucked up.
And there's also just like a dolphin
Yeah.
with like sunglasses.
Because apparently the mural painter who did a bad job, his trademark was putting a dolphin in everything.
Well, yeah, he said like I normally paint fishes. I don't normally paint people, which is why like you couldn't tell who the comedians were supposed to be. Like either the guy's like this is maybe Louis C.K. or maybe it's like just another ball. It's Dave Attell.
I think
maybe
it looks like Daniel Tosh if I took acid. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a line that's just like this is a black guy. It could be anybody.
I missed that mural. That was
That was
so
so
funny
funny.
to roast. Like, because I was just when I used to wait for that mic. That was honestly I liked that more than doing the mic.
Yeah.
was making fun of that mural with other comedians.
For
'Cause
sure.
As a comedy nerd, it's great. It's like, who the fuck is that supposed to be?
It's just like all completely unrecognizable people, and you're like, that's Ralphie May. I can tell that one is Ralphie May, and that's
And
it.
The fact that there's a dolphin there was never not funny. It didn't stop being funny. There's a fucking dolphin there for no reason.
And if you didn't know the story behind it, you're just like, all right, who's that supposed to be?
I guess that's John Fish.
I know a comic that would be cool to kill.
Who?
Like a gunshot.
Tony?
If somebody just walks up and just kills Tony, like fucking
Brendan wanted to do that. He used to say that.
Joker style.
I think Brendan literally said he wanted to Joker out against Tony, much like in the movie Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when we have to shoot the mass shooting. Ooh. But it's just Tony. Everybody shoots Tony together.
It's a mass shooting of a mass of people shooting one guy. It's a reverse mass shooting.
150 comics in an alley come in one by one.
Yeah, and that way you can't like charge anybody because it's like Harvey. It's like
Who
too many
killed
people.
him?
Right.
Who
Nobody-
actually killed him?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's like fucking. That's how we get away with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's how we killed Tony.
Yeah,
that
dude.
Kids is how I met your mother.
It's Waco, but it had a happy ending.
Yeah.
Tony has barricaded himself in the Vulcan Gas Company. Tony just seems like King. He wants to be King Joffrey, which is so weird, you know, like
Yeah.
Gladiator, like thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, you know.
He wants to be a heel because I think he
loves wrestling,
wrestling,
yeah.
and he makes me not like people like him make me not like that shit, dude. But he's just
He's on Variety this week on the Variety cover, and in his caption, he said, "It's very rare that they feature a rabble rouser like myself."
man, dude.
He identifies as a rabble rouser.
That's
I mean, honestly, I like Nanette more than that shit. Like, honestly.
for sure.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's two sides of the same coin.
There's genuine principle behind Nanette. Like you don't, I don't like it, and it's not funny. But there is like Hannah Gadsby meant what she like.
Yeah.
Tony will say whatever.
Yeah.
That gets me. That story you said, it's like one of those stories that gets me mad, but it's like a motivational mad. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to be successful, so I can meet this guy.
It got me so spite motivated
Yeah.
to someday be more successful than Tony Hinchcliffe.
I just need to meet him in a room so I could just be like, "Oh, you're Tony," and then he's like, "What's up, man? I'm Tony," and I'll be like, "What's your hand?" And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
"Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah, hell yeah,
Because he's small too, and it's like that's the thing. I'm like,
that's the thing. I think he's like one of those nerd bully. Like he got bullied, and then he's like, "I'll show them all."
Yeah. He's not big, right?
He's
No, yeah, it's very
You
small.
just give this guy a knuckle sandwich.
He's a bizarro world me. He's me if like I got everything I ever wanted
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah.
I think I probably would be a dickhead.
No,
like him.
you seem like a
you
nice
wouldn't.
guy
You
in
wouldn't be.
general.
You wouldn't even be
know?
Jay Light, honestly. You wouldn't.
I saw Jay last night.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. Having 10,000
just
followers.
like Isaac. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I don't look anything like him. It's so
You
crazy.
guys, I mean, he does look a little different from you now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he grew out his hair and
yeah.
stuff.
He
and-
put on a little like mask.
yeah, but
At the time, I remember there was a time.
There was a time. Oh,
there
for
was a
sure.
time.
There was a time, especially when like I was new in LA, that I got confused with him a lot.
I got
was
Jake Wiseman constantly when I moved here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was so
I get
sick
that.
of it.
When are you guys coming back to LA, the comedy scene?
like, when am I coming back to LA?
I have a show
live
tonight.
here.
What are you talking? Oh, you mean move back?
Yeah, because New York, everyone knows New York is dead.
No.
I just like so you
Shut
just,
up.
you
Everyone
could just
knows
say,
LA is dead,
LA,
Daniel.
dude. They took the fucking nets off the basketball hoops, dude.
Dude, they did, they
LA.
did. But we're back now. 4 years later, we're fucking back.
It
and
is cool
booming.
that everyone's back.
Everyone's
and it
back
was such
and-
an LA night. Like, it was like, oh, do you hear Mulaney and Kroll are here? And like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, there's all these fucking stuff.
Every-
The Netflix is a joke.
Netflix
thing.
was a joke. Pink Panthers was there popping pussy. You were about to get some pussy from a tall woman. Freddie Gibbs was about to spread that thing open for you.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
a store, and that was a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
That was a Tuesday.
And
I was
No,
like,
it was like those mythical LA. It was what I thought every night was going to be like. When I moved
oh,
here.
dude, when I had that mythical night with Chappelle last year,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! If I had this like my first year in LA, I would have been so delusional.
Yeah,
Dude, I had some of that because I met so many. The thing about LA is like it's like drugs where it's like once a year you'll have something awesome happen. And you'll be like, and that'll keep you going. For
Yeah.
I was like, well, I can't move. I have to be.
It's like
here.
a slot machine. too,
LA
right?
front loaded it for me because like my first year I was like, oh, I did stand up on TV. Like LA, this is
Yeah.
what's supposed to happen, and it's just going to keep happening. And then it
Yeah.
happened less and less and less, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Isaac, when I met you, you were like very popular. in
I
the
had
city.
a lot of heat for like
Yeah.
a year.
You
Yeah.
did have, when I met you, I was like, this guy wants to talk to me. This fucking slim.
I think
Reaper.
Isaac got he was licking the bag of like the nerd comedy boom.
Yeah, that was the last remnant of like fucking Nerd Melt and all that
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
as it
Oh,
was
yeah.
circling the drain.
Dude, isn't it crazy how many shows in comic book stores there used to be, and now there's no shows in any comic
Yeah.
book
There's
stores.
no comic book stores
Yeah,
anymore.
I
too.
guess there's just no comic book stores. Yeah.
You're coming back though. A new era.
You're gonna have to drag me out. You're gonna have to book me on
I will
every
tell
show.
you, there is a very good mic on Mondays. If you ever want to come, it's one of the best mics I go to. It's in Echo Park. I think
All
you'll
right.
have a wonderful time, and I
Okay.
swear to God, you'll have a good time.
All right, I went to West Side like a week ago and I didn't get up, and I was like,
This-
I hosted this mic
Yeah.
for 2 years.
Yeah.
You can't put me up.
Yeah.
It's in a garage, and it's so fun.
LA is. This happens in New York too, but I forgot how much more it happens, where it's just constantly knocking you in the dirt for
Yeah.
your lack of status.
Yeah. No, I think things have changed a little bit. There's a lot more chillness, dude, in certain areas.
I am very
dude.
glad the comedy civil war appears to be the temperature is. been
Oh
turned
yeah,
down.
dude. I mean, it might heat up again in November.
Yeah,
which
it feels
is
like
kind
it's
of
heating up a little bit.
I think you just take out both of them, and we. Nobody says that. Everyone's like pro this, pro that, and I'm like, what if both of them just fucking fell in an elevator, and we have no leader.
I like both of them so much. I can't choose.
I just want The Rock to run already, dude.
He said he regret. He's not
I
running.
saw that. Yeah,
he
I said
regrets voting
regrets
for
it.
Biden. He said.
He said that he regretted endorsing him, dude.
Right.
I'm very big on the WWE universe, dude, and everybody twisted his words immediately.
I do love his WWE stuff he's been doing lately.
Bro,
he's really good at
fucking
that.
cooking.
Yeah.
Isaac, you've been watching the WWE lately. That's how big it is.
I
Are
haven't.
you familiar with Cody Rhodes?
I'm aware of that person as a wrestler. I know
See?
that they're a wrestler.
That's how we know it's back. Because
Yeah.
Isaac knows, and Isaac doesn't give a fuck about it at all. He knows.
I can't get
It
into
doesn't
wrestling.
matter what
Yeah,
you
dude.
think.
I can't get into wrestling. I can't do
I
it.
can't either.
Dude,
It's just.
it's like one of those things. Either you get it or you don't.
Yeah.
Look-
The NBA
look,
is
man.
rigged enough.
Living with Tony Bartoloni like
Oh,
has turned me
God.
off the WWE for
That guy,
my
like,
entire
there's
life.
so many people like that, and then like it like when I try explaining why it's so cool, and then I see people like that who like are just living life. I'm like, God damn. What if we just got
so
rid
many
of?
comedians and like especially like the gas digital sphere are very into wrestling. I like
it-
watching it with Sam.
Yeah.
Sam's fun to watch wrestling.
It's
with.
because it fucking
Sam loves wrestling. I
Yeah.
understand. Like, I get the passion. Like, I understand. But like, I watched wrestling one evening with Sam, and he just like was explaining everything to me
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like the entire
He
time.
talks about basketball and wrestling the exact same way.
That's
I'm like,
how I feel, dude. Because it's a sport and it's a
I'm
script.
like, how do you
and
turn
it-
that switch off in? Like, how do you turn that switch off of this one's real, this one isn't? You know,
Like, because it's like they could really get injured, and it's like, damn, now they got
That's
to
true.
rewrite the entire story the day before just because this guy tore his muscle. And
I will say that he showed me some great clips of like when Vince McMahon like tore both of his knees.
so he runs into the ring. This is what happened. John Cena and Batista both got eliminated in the Royal Rumble at the very
which
same
never
time.
happens.
Never
It was a
happens
mistake.
ever. So there's things like that go
and then
wrong.
Vince was like actually pissed coming in.
Yeah, and he goes
he
in.
was trying to like gonna save be like, here's the reason why this, but he injured both of his legs, and so he like fell down.
He tore both of his quadriceps at the same
And
time.
They thought he was doing a bit or something, and he couldn't quite say, no, I just tore myself, and
Yeah.
I'm only out here to do blank. And so everyone's just like freezing while Vince is just on the floor like,
And that never happens in the NBA.
and I will say, no, that happens.
I mean,
No,
people
dude.
get injured in the NBA.
Phil
all the time.
get
Jackson
injured
never. Phil
constantly.
Jackson never tore both of his quads.
Who
Just
did?
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Didn't,
Adam Silver never
Wait,
tore
one of
his
the
quads.
coaches did
Chris Finch literally just tore a muscle in his leg, like, and he's doubtful to coach the next
All right,
Timberwolves
but
game.
it would be so cool. I think the best thing about wrestling, we only got like 2 minutes left, but if you could just talk shit right before the fucking match, like just give LeBron a mic and then give Curry a hot mic and let them talk shit for like 3 minutes each and then play the game.
That's basically Draymond Green's podcast.
Pat Beverly.
But
Yeah.
like in front of the like with the arena there, like the pageantry. Dude,
Yeah, that would be cool.
why
Yeah.
can't you just talk shit at
Let
the
me
game?
tell you something.
Yeah.
The Oklahoma City Thunder
Yeah.
are a bunch of no good bitches.
You have one of my favorite jokes about wrestling, dude, and that's why I need you to come back in the game.
I have one of your favorite jokes about
The
wrestling.
thing about like how
Stephen A. Smith should be in the
it's about
WWE.
boxing. I'm sorry.
I think
joke
Stephen
about
A. Smith should be. He's
Yeah.
very entertaining. He doesn't know anything about sports, but he's just fun on camera. His destination. Honestly, Draymond should join WWE too. He's pretty fun.
It's just it's a good time, dude. It's fucking hard, but we got one.
we
more
should bring
minute
this in for a landing.
Yeah. You guys have anything to plug?
If you're in LA, it's people live in LA here.
Yeah.
If you live in LA, I'll be headlining the Chatterbox May 26th. Pull up, dude.
Nice.
We'll be there.
I have nothing to plug. Follow me on social media at IB Hirsch.
Oh yeah, follow me, Daniel the Goat.
At Robbie Goodwin, and yeah, check out all my shows that I've been plugging lately. Join the Patreon for bonus stuff, and I will be back in New York soon. Thank you so much, Daniel. Also, shout out to Daniel for putting all this together.
Hey,
I
dude.
really I didn't actually realize how much work went into it. So
We're here for the
I
dogs.
do appreciate
man.
it. Cool.
Don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. Don't stream like that. Actually, do negative streams. Listen to it backwards.
Listen
So-
to the Like That remix by
Yeah,
Kanye
you-
West,
You sick fuck.
who's probably helped by my new best friend Freddie Gibbs.
That son of a bitch, dude. All right, well,
All right, thanks everybody.
bye.